Hello, my friends. I brought Jamie here to the sweetest place on earth. It doesn't look like the carousel is going. We just passed the Kisses Fountain, and Candemonium is at a 90-minute wait. But I'm excited to show her around, and I hope you come along. Wait, what'd you just say, Jamie? You asked which one was the yellow one?
Yellow one.
Skyrush?
Oh no. I've heard about how it crushes your legs, so thigh crush. Not looking forward to that, but we'll see.
He's right there. Look at him, the man himself. All right, so you met Hershey. We can pretty much go home, right?
Yeah.
I gotta put a replay on of the hop he did when Jamie told him she was visiting from California. He does it a lot, the hop. If you can get him to hop, it's great. But yeah, that was...
The perfect welcome to the park.
Perfect welcome to the park, yes, absolutely. Oh, there goes Kiss, if you just want to see her.
I hope you have a wonderful day.
So unfortunately, while Jamie is visiting, Wildcats Revenge just started with its king-size season pass holder previews. We're going to go ask very nicely if they'll let her on. So unfortunately, Jamie was not able to get onto Wildcat. I went on real quick. I'll tell you my thoughts in a different video, and if I've uploaded it, I'll throw it up here in the corner. While I was doing that, you got on Lightning Racer, and what did you think?
It was really cute. It was fun. So the trains were racing, so that made it extra fun. I don't know, the people I had in my train were just having the best time, which made me have the best time going on by myself, and it was fun. I'm ready to go on it again, but go on other stuff first.
And also, we're waiting in line because she's never had crab fries, and we're waiting for those to get ready. I'm excited for her. It's like a staple of, I don't know, some of these Pennsylvania theme parks. I know they sell them at Dorney Park, so that's what it makes me think of. Not quite as good as the potato patch ones that are over at Kennywood. However, they're in a league of their own, especially the dipping sauce. And what's the verdict? Did you dip it?
I haven't dipped them yet, but they're very well seasoned, and I love
Yes.
seasoning, so that's already 10 out of 10. So, like a cheese sauce.
Yes, it is. I didn't tell her what was in it, what the sauce was.
11 out of 10.
You want to watch it launch?
Sure.
All right. Storm Runner, they're operating both sides. So happy about that.
Now get ready. Here we go.
Are you ready? Yeah?
Let's go. Yeah.
All right, here we are. They said it was a 20-minute wait. Wasn't quite that, but also there's not that many people being let onto the station at one time. Anyway, thankfully they're using both sides. We should be on any minute now. So we have picked up the Wildcats Revenge hot dog. It's a foot-long hot dog with some sort of like sweet and spicy marmalade and potato sticks. I guess potato sticks because it's a wood coaster? I have no idea, but we're going to dig in and see what the heck this is about. All right, the hot dog was not the best. That sweet and spicy marmalade that they put on there was cold, and it made the bun cold, and then there was just this weird warm hot dog in there, and it just wasn't appetizing. I actually just ended up eating the hot dog and didn't eat like the marmalade and all the toppings on top, so I ate it from the bottom. Anyway, we didn't ask Jamie what she thought of Storm Runner.
It was really good.
It was really good?
Yes,
You like the launch? I know that you can't really see the track or anything from
so
here.
everything was a surprise for me. It was really good. I'm ready. I could do it again.
You could do it again? All right.
Yeah.
But you're not going to do something like the boomerang back there.
No, I've been on enough of those. They're not fun, so I'm not doing that to myself today.
So the app was lying about it being a 2-hour wait for Candemonium. It like almost never updates. So when we showed up, it was basically a 1-train wait or a 2-train wait, basically 5 to 10 minutes. And it's running great, even though the ops left them double stacked. The train's double stacked a little bit, which meant that we waited on the trains longer than we waited in line, which was kind of funny. But anyway, JB, what did you think?
Loved it. It's the only one we've been on twice so far, so it was just, we got right back on. It was great.
Well, we did different rows, though, each time, right?
Back is better, of course.
Yeah, you get more air.
Yeah.
Jamie was asking me why Skyrush is my favorite and considered like the number one here at Hersheypark. And honestly, I think it has something to do with how like much more thrilling and aggressive and forceful Skyrush is. Whereas Candy Rush is fine, a lot of fun forces, but it's not exactly thrilling. Whereas this thing feels like it just wants to throw you off the ride. And I think a lot of people enjoy that. So Skyrush was basically a one train wait, so we got to do that twice as well. We did one in the second to last row. Jamie got to sit on the outside seat, on the left outside seat, which is, as most of you know, one of the best ones. Rear to the left on the outside, that's like the Coasterlocity special. It is so good. How did you manage?
That ride was crazy. I'm speechless still, but it was a lot of fun. I think I do prefer sitting a little bit on the inside because I got thrown around way too much, but it was still so much fun. I loved it.
So a little too intense, is that what you're saying?
Just a smidge. It was sitting in the middle was perfect, but other than that, it was the best.
All right, and then we did a second one that was another row up, and then she did an inside seat, which I guess was a little bit less intense. I'm watching Super Duper Looper go by. That's it. That's the ride right there. This loop. Eso es todo. That's it. And then you're good. What's fun though is sometimes it interacts with Great Bear, which coincidentally is the one we're heading up to next. Now we're here over at the Great Bear. There is a little bit of a wait, but maybe like 15-20 minutes. Honestly, I thought coming here on a Memorial Day was going to be worse than it has been. I think like 4 o'clock rolled around and everybody basically left. All right, live from the Nut Hut. How was Great Bear?
It was good. It wasn't my favorite, only because it wasn't like super action-y. It's a relaxing, thrilling, if I had to give it any descriptor.
Relaxing, thrilling?
Nice. It was just like, wow, look at all this stuff. The view, I don't know. It was nice. It wasn't anything crazy though, but it was nice.
And since we're just across the way here, we might as well give a shout out and a look at Reese's Cup Fusion. The wait's a little bit long, but I feel like you really should try this ride since you've done like Midway Mania and what's the Buzz Lightyear one? Astro Blasters? So yeah, you'll really like this one.
Nice.
Yeah, I want you to see like the characters and stuff. This is like, who's the star of this? Commander Cup. It's a Reese's Cup, but she kicks butt.
I'm ready to be competitive.
So how'd you do, Agent?
I did pretty good, I think, for my first time. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
I definitely feel like my gun wasn't doing as much as it should have been, because it was like not actually like hitting the targets for like a room or two or a screen or two. It's kind of weird. It was as soon as it went into the screens, I felt like I wasn't getting anything, but I managed to score over 200,000, which I feel like is kind of what I usually get, but I don't know how people get, you know, approaching 1 million. That's kind of nuts.
Hall of Fame. It was enticing.
It's elusive because like maxing out the game, obviously probably the goal. I do not know how to do that. There must be like secrets within the game with high scoring targets. All right, it looks like things have come down here at Fahrenheit, so we can finally do this one. It's been crazy seeing like the max exodus of people leaving this park today around 6 o'clock. So that was Fahrenheit. I haven't been on that in a minute. It was a lot of fun. Forgot that it's a low throughput ride. They were running 2 trains. There's 4 seats in 3 cars, so it's not that many at a time. What did you think though of the ride experience?
It was fun. It was fun. It was a cute little, well, it wasn't little, but it felt very snappy and it was fun.
Yeah. Not crazy thrilling, but still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It does share a similar restraint style as Storm Runner, which unfortunately can be a little unforgiving for anyone who's even a little bit big, which kind of sucks because even I struggle to get things all verified in there, and I'm not that big, so I feel bad. Somebody in front of us unfortunately couldn't ride, and I always feel bad when that happens. All right, so we gave it one more try. Asked nicely if there was any way to get Jamie onto Wildcats Revenge because he's visiting from California, and sob story, no. Basically no. Big fat no. Unless you have the king size pass and the reservation, they weren't letting anybody in. There were no more reservations, and I think it's because they're doing some sort of adjustments once they clear out all the queues. So, sorry Jamie, I'm glad we at least tried again.
I guess I have to come back.
I mean, I hope you do, but yeah, that, I think, even though that happened, we still managed to get on a lot of stuff today. Ate a lot of food, but maybe, hopefully, I have my fingers crossed we'll be able to go eat over at Chocolate Town at that restaurant and hopefully cap off the day.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks so much for joining us on this little adventure here. Jamie's first day at Hersheypark. It was kind of weird though that it coincided with that preview because obviously we were planning it in advance of that preview ever being announced or happening. So the fact that, you know, Wildcats Revenge preview today wasn't fully open and Jamie was coming for her first visit really didn't factor into the planning. It just sort of happened all of a sudden. And I knew when I visited last time I was here, it was very close to opening. I just didn't expect it to just like happen like that all of a sudden. So that's just kind of how it worked out. But I still think we managed to have a pretty solid day here. And you got to meet some of the characters. You were an agent for the Reese's Cup Fusion. That was pretty awesome. The only thing I wish we could have taken you to was the zoo. But maybe next time. All right. Well, all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. And I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye.
Bye.